very first negotiation was with a team in a different league, the LA Express. And you had quite a negotiation with that owner. And maybe tell that story and what lessons you learned from it.
Awesome. Awesome negotiation. There was a time 20 years ago, over 20 years ago, which is really amazing. Wait till you guys are 40-something. You're like, what the crap happened? Because it happens. It'll happen to you. You're like, what in the world? But 1984, I was a rookie. And there's a new league. It was in the spring. You guys probably even realize this. And it was really big. There was big money in it. Donald Trump owned a team. There was a lot of people getting paid, rookies coming out getting paid a lot of money. And I was one of them. I got to go to the LA Express, was a team out of Los Angeles. And the guy who owned them was Bill Oldenburg, financial kind of, I would call him a financial manipulator, but had made tons of money and was, loved to show it. He was in the Transamerica building downtown San Francisco, even though he ran the LA team. So the negotiation was going on, and they thought they had a deal with my agent, and so it was his birthday. He said, oh, this is perfect. I'll fly him out in my jet. I'll pick him up in my Bentley at the SFO. I'll drive to the Transamerica building. We'll bring him up. We'll have a big hoopla in the building, have a big sign that says, Steve Young, welcome to the team, and then I'll have a big thing, and then I'll go to my birthday party. It'll be like a big thing. And so I flew in his jet, got in the Bentley, drove over. Now remember, I'm out of college. Just like you, I have 20 bucks maybe in my pocket, right? And I'm just like, hey, whatever. And I've never been to San Francisco in my life, landed at SFO, Bentley picks me up out of a private jet, go to the Transamerica building, up I go, and I get out of the elevator, opulent offices, my name's up there, and these lights coming across, and streamers, and Steve Young, and then we were going to finish the negotiation and sign it that night at his birthday. That was the plan. Well, my dad, as a lawyer, wanted to have it all read to him in Greenwich, Connecticut, over the phone. So as they finished the negotiation, Lee Steinberg disappeared. He's like, I got to call his dad. And so, but my dad wasn't like, okay, so what's the gist? He's like, okay, so paragraph A, yeah, okay, go ahead. And so it was like taking a long time. And so Bill Oldenburg, who was, it was his birthday. He was, he was getting more, emotive, and frustration, and what's going on, and so I'm sitting. And this is one of the nice ploy in negotiations sometimes. Just do nothing, right? Just sitting there. And the night's going on. He's getting more and more frustrated. But Lee's down with my dad, and my dad's just like, okay, all right. So finally he comes in. He's like, what's the problem? Why can't can we not finish this? Let's finish this. Is it money? Is it more money you want? No, I'm just trying to tell my dad, but he didn't know. He's like, is it more money? And he took his wad of like hundreds, like a big, huge wad, and throws it at me, boom, right there, hits me in the chest. Is it money you want? Money? And I'm like, I don't know, and so I didn't say anything. Do you want money? And he storms out. And I'm like, holy crap, I've never seen so much money, This is like, I told Lee, let's sign now. I got more money I've ever seen. But my dad wouldn't give in, and they never, what happened is it went on, and they never got it quite done. And he finally, so 6 o'clock I arrive with lights and everything. At 12:30, we get escorted out of the building. The whole thing's off. It's broken down because my dad had found something that Lee had to go negotiate again. He was mad about it. I thought we were done. We got escorted by security. At 12:45 a.m., I'm down at the outside the street in the Transamerica building. Lee Steinberg and I just sitting on the street like, now what do we do? I said, I don't know, but I got about $15,000 in my pocket. I don't know where you're going, but I'm going out. Oh, wow. That was awesome. I was 21. I mean, you can imagine. It was just awesome. And we ended up getting it done like 4 or 5 days later. But for a few days, it looked like it was off, And that's the thing. Negotiation's really about just sticking with it. And Lee was great at getting people back in. Like, hey, let's just. And that was one of his real talents. And that's a people skill. I would say this: try to make a judgment for yourself. Am I a people-skilled person? I mean, that's a natural skill. We all have different skills. Some of them are blessed with people skills. And if you are, then you're on your way to being a natural negotiator. If that's not one of your talents, that doesn't mean you can't be a great negotiator. But recognize that people skills are one of the big elements. And you can learn a lot of those skills by watching and really kind of stepping back and being kind of an observer, picking up things. And then finding, it's all these soft skills that I talked about. So no one can't be a great negotiator, but some people have a leg up. Because to me, people that have those special people skills, that are blessed with them, if they don't use it as a weapon and use it as a tool, can be very effective.